Hello, peeps. This is Cinnamon, and today we're going to be talking about evolutions. So, as you know, evolutions right now, there are 9 types, which is half of the amount of types we already have for Pokemon. So we still have another 9 types that they haven't touched on, and everyone's wondering, well, when are they going to do their types? Are they just going to not do them? Which it could be likely that they're not going to do them, which will be sad because why go half if you're not going to do the other half? So, this is my theory on how they could possibly continue the evolutions. And it might be the only way that they'll actually continue the evolutions as well. So right now we have normal, fire, water, electric, dark, psychic, grass, ice, and fairy, which is Eevee, Flareon, Vaporeon, Jolteon, Umbreon, Espeon, Leafeon, Glaceon, and Sylveon. So, what I'm thinking that they will do, the whole concept my idea is based around is regional variants. Because now with Sword and Shield on the way, we've gotten the proof that they are actually interested in continuing regional variants. So what I think is that they'll do a regional variant of Eevee. At least that's what I think they would have to do if they were going to continue evolutions. Now the question is, what would the regional variant of Eevee be? Would it just be another normal, or could it possibly be a fighting type? Now I know what you're going to say. Oh, Cinnamon, they can't have another type other than normal that changes into a completely different type. Well, the thing is about that is that just because it hasn't happened yet doesn't mean that they're not going to at some point. As was proven with what they've been doing. They've continued doing a lot of interesting things or new things. So I wouldn't quite put past them that they might actually do a evolution line where it's a completely different type change when the base type isn't normal. Besides that, fighting is actually pretty close to normal type. Because if you think about it, you're basically just taking a normal type and giving them fighting training to become a fighting type. It's like the closest to normal you can get. So if they're just going to do a normal variant, what I think they would probably do is, well, the original Eevee is based on a fennec fox. So I think the original variant could be based on a bat-eared fox. Look them up. They're kind of interesting looking. But if they don't do that, then for a fighting type, that's what I think would be the first one for a fighting type. And then how it continues is the first 3 from the base would be Poison, Rock, Ghost. And my guess for that is because they're kind of an equal trio, like how Fire, Water, Electric was, as far as advantages against each other. The next group would be a flying and a bug type. And that's because that one of them is really strong against the other, which is what the dark and psychic types did. The next group would be steel and ground, which again, it's following the whole one is stronger than the other route. And last but not least would be the dragon type, which would be a single buff, which is what the fairy type was. But yeah, that's what I think would work if they were going to continue with evolutions. And I hope they do, because I would really like to see a regional variant of Eevee and, give them an excuse to continue with the evolutions. Because right now it just kind of feels like the whole job is just half done. And I mean, that's because they've only done half of the types that we have. Now, I mean, not to mention that they create a whole new fairy type and stuck it on there at the end. They haven't done much with evolutions since then, or since grass and ice type, but I really would like to see more evolutions, and I'm sure you guys would love to see more evolutions as well. But I've shown a few of my concepts for if they were to do what I'm saying they could do and make different variants and then continue with more types. But let me know what you guys think. Should they continue with evolutions? Do you think they will do more evolutions? And if they do you think they'll do it by making a regional variant of Eevee? And also let me know what you think of my concept ideas for more evolutions. I tried to do them close to what Eevee the evolutions look like. I don't know. I just played with ideas. But anyway, that's all for now. I hope you enjoyed listening, and I'll see you all next time. Although I can't see you, but you know what I mean. I'll talk to you guys later.